With the end of Kingdom Hearts Recoded, we have now brought the events, characters, and stories of the past to the current day. And with the upcoming return of Master Xehanort on the horizon, it's time for Sora and Riku to become true Keyblade Masters. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Kingdom Hearts series. I hope you enjoyed my LP of Recoded. It was a lot of work, and pretty fun for the most part. Of course there were some low points, but overall I had a really good time playing it, and I hope you had a good time watching it. With that done though, we have now finished covering 6 Kingdom Hearts games, and in turn, the Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 collections are complete. The only thing left to do is cover the titles featured in Kingdom Hearts 2.8. As we continue to pore over these last few games, we inch ever closer to Kingdom Hearts 3, which is very exciting, as you know. Before we get into the next game, I wanted to talk a little bit about it and where it fits in the overall series. For the first time in a while, we don't have to worry about jumping to a completely different part of the timeline for once. We are continuing directly where Kingdom Hearts 2 left off. As we know, we ended up getting a note at the very end of that game that we ended up wondering, what is this note going to be about? And we have learned what it's about through Kingdom Hearts Recoded. It's time for the Mark of Mastery for our heroes, and this will be set in the game Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance.
This summer,
All for one and one for all!
Strength to protect what matters.
duel with your powerful Dream Eaters. Dive into new Disney worlds and discover the power of flow motion.
Follow the hearts, and you'll find the way.
This is what lights the darkness. A chance to make everyone happy.
Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. Rated everyone 10 and up.
Dream Drop Distance was originally made for the 3DS and then later ported to the PS3 and PS4. It's meant to be more like Chain of Memories when it comes to its story importance. It's a bridge between KH2 and KH3, setting up a lot of plot details and the plans for certain characters, while offering brand new worlds and an updated combat system. This time, the game's being developed by Square's Osaka team, who you may remember were working on Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Once they wrapped on that PSP title, they jumped right on this 3DS game and started fleshing it out, taking what they learned when it comes to the command deck system and adding some brand new systems with the Dream Eaters and how they connect to the main character, trying to make it so you can play as two characters basically at the same time as opposed to playing one story and moving on to the next, and the new way to move and fight, flow motion. For me, personally, I was pretty concerned about this game when it was first announced at a Nintendo 3DS event. It showed a young Riku running around Traverse Town, and following Recoded, the last thing I wanted was a new twist on Kingdom Hearts 1. I was so tired of them retreading things, I wanted a new major title. Of course, over the months that passed, we got more and more trailers, we got to see updated outfits for the characters, and we learned that this is a major title with a major importance, and I am so happy for my expectations to be blown away by the team. And they delivered another fun title that finally brought things forward in time for the first time since 2005, and screams from the hilltops that Kingdom Hearts 3 is where the story is going to finally conclude. So with that all being said, let's get started with the next game in the Kingdom Hearts series, Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance.
Hey! Is this how you wanted it? Xehanort! You want to fill me in?
I am.
Hey! Do you remember now, or... Wait. Did you never lose your memory?
That's not my name. I'm not Xehanort.
What?
My name is Ansem.
But how far could a raft take us?
Who knows? If we have to, we'll think of something else.
Riku, a storm's coming.
I know. The waves are getting steep. Furl the sail.
Right. Riku!
I'm fine. What's that?
Oh, he was right. Those wretched guppies are here. Well, it's about time we settled the score.
Ursula! But how... Is this the test?
Come on! You can work it out later!
All right!
Sorry, dearies, but I won't fall for that trick.
Hello everybody, we're getting started. We have a tutorial here for combat basics. I'm gonna go ahead and skip it so we can jump directly into the game. It's basically teaching you how this works. And we already know how Kingdom Hearts combat works, specifically the Birth by Sleep style that is now evolved with Dream Drop Distance. This is also jarring because this was the first of the Kingdom Hearts games to go into 60 frames a second. So it takes a little bit of getting used to. Because I'm just used to playing Recoded, and this feels so much better! Uses the same command style we're used to, but everything is a lot faster. Your movement speed was a lot faster in this game compared to the compared to previous entries. So it's not too hard to get used to this type of combat. This opening fight isn't too bad against Ursula. Alright, can I just block that? Yeah. Super simple. Can I hit in this range? Yes. Oh god! Help! 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 Thank you! Oh, what a nightmare! This large fat woman is just gonna ruin my life. Oh, we also have air dash already. Nice. That'll do it.
this world has been connected.
As a Keyblade Master, Xehanort had a gift like few others. But such great minds are often plagued by a single great question. What is the essence of the human heart that weakens us or empowers us? The answer, he believed, would be found in the Keyblade War. What if the challenges of our past were in fact a map to the light and darkness that battles within us all? Xehanort had to know, so he renounced his duties as master and chose the Seeker's life. Since then, in many a guise, he has clashed with protectors of the light, Keyblade wielders like yourselves. And mark my words, he will trouble us yet again. We must be ready. Which is why you, Sora and Riku, are to be tested for the mark of a true Keyblade Master. No doubt you fancy yourselves masters already, but it takes years of training. Only a true master can teach you the proper way. Both of you are self-taught Keyblade wielders, an impressive feat. However, the time has come for you to let go of preconceived notions, forget what you know about the Keyblade, and begin your training again with a clean slate.
Huh? But that's a formality, right? I already proved myself. Me and the King and Riku, we can take on anything. Right, Riku?
I don't know. I think that in my heart, darkness still has a hold. Walking that path changed me. I'm not sure if I'm ready to wield a Keyblade. Maybe I do need to be tested.
Riku. Then count me in. Put me through the test. Just watch. Me and Riku will pass with flying colors.
Very well then. Sora and Riku, let your examination begin.
Alright, so this is how we travel to worlds in this game. Dive mode. It's a minigame, which you take down enemies and collect prizes as you fall at high speeds. Your objective is to pass through the goal ring that lights up once you've met certain goals. Those goals vary from dive to dive. Press the X to attack enemies and objects when the target's yellow. To defeat bosses, you'll need to target their flashing weak points. Don't forget to decelerate and dodge to make it easy to safely win the dive. Press circle to reduce speed and square to dodge. Pick up a magic prize, hit triangle to do a special magic-based attack. And that is the basics. These dives are ranked, so make sure you do your best to get a good time, because you'll want a good time. You can go a little bit faster with your X attack, and once you get good ranks, you will in fact unlock a special little bonus, a little bonus Keyblade. So it is worth it to get this done. So make sure to take out enemies and go through it. I'll make sure to get the best rank on all of these. Whether I do it on screen or not's another question, because some of these are actually quite challenging. I just got corn-cobbed by that thing. We are falling apart. I just wanted you to know that do as I say, not as I do. Because, good lord, am I a mess. So Mega Flare gives us 2 shots, so we can do another one coming up. And anytime you feel like you're on a straightaway, I just like to spam the button. Just get us there faster. And just like that, we get an A. A is the highest rank you can get, Gold Diver. And you get bonus prizes whenever you get high marks, so do it. You can get a couple of rare commands off it.
Huh? This is... Traverse Town. Hey, what's with my clothes? Must be more of Master Yen Sid's magic. Look, what happened to Riku? Riku! Hello? Riku!
Shut it.
Huh?
Talk about noise.
Ah!
Sora, right?
Yeah, but, how do you know that?
Looks like you're not a player.
A player?
Come on, keep up. In the game. Players get marked with the time limit. And this game, I can't afford to lose. I need my game partner.
Okay. I don't know about any game, but can I help?
What? Time out. Do you trust every total stranger you meet? Look, sorry, you're no good. You're not a player. And my pack's with someone else.
Okay, so we can't be partners. Why don't I just help you out as your friend?
Now we're friends? It's not that easy.
Not saying it is, but you could make it easier.
Yeah, sounds great. Whatever.
Cool. Lead the way. Whoa.
So, we now have a chance to check out flow motion. I skipped the tutorial because it's very easy. You have an air dash in this game, as you tend to get in a lot of these recent titles in the series of Kingdom Hearts. However, if you go on a pole while doing an air dash, you start spinning. You get a pink glow. This is flow motion. Gives you the ability to dash long distances. Just basically do whatever. You can also do it on the ground. I just like doing it in the air a little bit. You can do that. You can do attacks. There are a couple of different attacks you can do. One is the slam, which is, what do they call this one? Shock dive, which I'll be using the most. And then there's kick dive when you're dashing, which drills in and then does a corkscrew on the ground. And there are good ways to stay in the air forever. If you dash against something, then bounce off it, then jump. You can basically continue to stay in the air as long as you wish. This makes it so the maps in Dream Drop Distance are focused on being much bigger than they were in previous games, more open, which is exciting. Granted, they're the same thing you would expect from the post-Cage to portable games, where a lot of the time they don't have anything in them at all, which is something you have to hope for in future games. Avoid that, but the sensation of flying around these areas like this is really, really cool, and this game's just really, really fast. Like, blindingly quick. Here's a save point. You know the fuck save points do. You know. We're gonna head over here, and we have unlocked a secret movie. I guess that's from previous playthroughs. Next up, we got items. You can switch out your keyblades. Abilities, we'll get into that in a little bit. And it looks like it doesn't give me my commands just yet. We'll have to wait on that. For now, let's move on. This world has now been completely taken over by popular Square title for the DS, The World Ends With You. Which, if you haven't seen, Nomura was involved with that project on character designs and a good chunk of the game in general. Very fun. A Switch version of the game was announced, so I will let's play that at some point so people can get the whole story. This game does in fact spoil a couple of aspects of that game, but a lot of it is still untouched by this game, so luckily it's not spoiling everything. There's an icon here. This is called Reality Shift. If you hit triangle and circle at the same time, you can do a reality shift, which does something different depending on the world. Reality Shift is, in terms of the original release, doing stuff with the bottom screen. That's basically what it did. You would hit buttons, and then you would, like, move the touch screen and do different shit. Each world has its own different type of reality shift. This one is Slingshot, which can happen both to random objects, like these barrel bombs, or they can happen to enemies if you've damaged them, allowing you to slingshot them into other enemies, which is super fun. I think my favorite thing is that they brought back Traverse Town. Now, normally I've expressed before that I don't necessarily like them retreading old ground, but in the same way they did for Agrabah, and the same way they did for Olympus in Kingdom Hearts 2, they brought back an old world and gave it a new twist. You're not going to be spending much of your time in District 1, 2, and 3. You'll be going to different other places, and that's really great. They actually evolved this area.
I didn't catch your name.
Dream Eaters!
That's a weird name.
Not me. Them.
Right, I knew that.
Don't let them surround us. Let's split up.
Got it.
Oh, it's Neku.
Huh?
Neku Sakuraba. You asked.
Neku Sakuraba. That's a mouthful.
No, it's really not.
Come on, Neku. Let's take him.
Alright, so now flow motion combat, I've already explained to you guys, is the act of using your flow motion and doing an attack, whether we're doing our corkscrew attack or we're doing the slam. We can execute them pretty easy here. The enemies in this game are called Dream Eaters. Specifically, Dream Eaters are in two types. Spirits, the ones that help us, and the ones we fight in the game called Nightmares. The only difference is they have a different color palette that looks a bit more malicious. They use darker colors, more uses of blacks and reds. And their icon, their insignia, is a bit more fearsome. Shock Dive is pretty much the best of the two flow motion abilities because it hits in a shockwave and it's so ridiculously easy to execute.
These things with you, they're Dream Eaters too?
Yeah. If I'm gonna survive the game, I'm gonna need some extra help. Think you could control them?
Sure. I guess.